Hey everybody, it's Bruno on MB. You know what? I forgot to ask my friend Scott Cruz one more question about contractors, so I'm heading back in and we're gonna ask him a quick little question. Hey Scott. Sorry, I had one more question. You have a couple of minutes?
Yeah, you bet.
All right, great. Hey guys, it's Bruno on MB where it can't all be serious. I'm just back here. I just left and I came back because I thought of another question for my friend Scott Cruz from Dovetail Project Management, Inc. And we've been talking about a lot of things in the last couple of episodes anyways. Scott, people know that sometimes contractors rip them off. Let's cut to the chase, right? And I know we're talking about respect in the trade and all that kind of stuff, but why don't we cover a couple of things that you've seen for people out there, our viewers, to really look out because it might be a rip-off. I know that's a tough one, but I thought I was kind of easy on you the last couple of times.
Yeah, right? You were. Yeah.
No, but industry specific where you've seen, hey, disclose your budget. It's not as easy as it looks on home improvement. We covered that stuff.
Yeah.
Respect the trades. But what is it that number one thing they need to look out? One or two things?
Well, I think, there are some contractors out there, obviously, that are in it to take advantage of their clients. I think, going with a reputable company is really key in the process. And actually maybe getting some references, talking to some of their past clients. And, we've got a laundry list of clients that we've, done business with that can't say enough great things about us, which I appreciate. But, the feeling as you get into, let's call it a relationship with a new client, sometimes they feel like you've already got your hand in their pocket before you even get started. When you start asking questions like, well, what's your budget? Now, well, your hand's in my pocket. And, it's not that we're trying to take your money. And I think everyone out there, if you're in business to do business and to make money, and, we all have to make a living, but I think it needs to be honest and fair. Mm-hmm. And, there's nothing wrong with a client saying, well, can you show us where those numbers came from? Let's sit down. Not that I would, send my sub-trade pricing to my my client, but I'm happy if you want to come into my office and we can go through it and I can show you. There's no magic or no mystery in what we do. And it's an open book policy for us in our company, and I strive to maintain that with our clients, that you can come in anytime and see what's going on. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm just trying to make a living.
Right. The one thing that I want to talk about in terms of rip-off, and people might think, there is just a cost per cost rip-off. I sell you a door, you paid $1, you charge me $400, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that might be considered rip-off. I'm more talking about, time rip-off. If they can't deliver on time, if they don't get your budget, a lot of insurance companies, you have claims, and you're waiting for people to either get started or order parts, and they said, oh, no problem, we'll start on Monday, and it's like a month into it. Like, time rip-off is a big one too.
Yeah, and time right now, unfortunately, with the situation that we live in with COVID and just downstream delays, there is that. But in our business, I never ask for any money up front. We bill on that 30-day cycle. So you've already seen product in your space. What we deliver is what we're billing for. And we're always on that 30-day behind scenario where it's, our steel studs are installed. So you're paying to, because they're installed. So you see that productivity. And, honestly, we take a leap of faith a little bit with our clients because I'm not asking for any money up front. And I know that some contractors are doing that, and there is special licensing with the city that you need to have.
Right.
And I think, that the clients need to be aware of that and actually maybe ask for that. Because if they're not registered with the city to take that money up front, then they shouldn't be asking for that money.
That's a really good point. I'm also talking about, you're getting your opinion on, that's one thing about saying I'm not going to take money until I finish the job or percentage completion. I'm saying they never get started. And you know, my daughter's wedding's coming up. I don't have a daughter, but anyways, if I had a daughter, you know,
Right.
and the wedding's on, you know, in 2 months, and oh, you know what, the water's not watery enough, and all that kind of stuff, and you know, my bricklayer went to, you know, Tokyo, and he's coming back, and you know, what are you gonna do? It's this and that. That's the biggest ripoff, I think, because you've gone through the vetting process, and as you're picking up, you know, the next contractor,
Yep.
you've lost the other ones because they've picked up work.
Right.
Right? It's not a destitute market.
Yeah, and I think, you know, and that's why you go with someone who has that depth of experience in the market, where you know, let's say you do lose a sub-trade. They, you know, go to Italy for a wedding, or Scotland, you know, who knows? Who knows where they're going?
Yeah.
But we have other guys who can step in and fill that void.
Yeah.
So your project isn't sitting for months on end, where you don't see anything.
So why would an Italian go to Italy and then go to Scotland? Is that like witness protection?
Yeah, I think it would be witness
protection for trades, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, you got me. I'm trying to figure that one out. But
Yeah.
yeah, so we're talking about potential rip-offs, and we got some costs, we got some budgeting, we got some money up front.
Yeah.
Potential, call it rip-offs, and it's also the time rip-off that kind of irritates me the most. I don't know if it's the big thing, but how do they get in touch with you?
403-560-1767 is our office number, or you can go to our website, www.dovetailpm.ca.
And we're going to be back. I got a couple more questions, so we'll be back for sure.
Awesome.
You've become my go-to, as you can see, running in here. So yeah, thanks again, Scott Cruz from Dovetail Project Management, Inc. See you guys next time.